Coaches, you guys look absolutely phenomenal. You're going, what is Jeff Hill doing on this call? Well, they got hard up and they said, can you please jump on this call to the elite contenders in the Western region? And so it's my pleasure to say welcome to this call. And what we're doing really is something pretty incredible. As you know, and as this has been built, we have our CEO, Carl Daikeler, here. He's in Utah with us, and he is literally flew in first thing this morning, is spending the entire day. And when I say the entire day, he has 13 different conference calls. We'll talk over 2,000 coaches today. And literally we've got him going back to back to back. So if he starts talking to you and he starts to sound a little bit hoarse, cut him a break, because he's been going nonstop. But I think the cool thing about it is it speaks to his level of dedication and to the network. But I'm going to get off of this call very, very quickly. But what I want to do is I want to introduce two individuals to you who are new to the Western region that you may not have met before. Most of you know Doug Moss pretty well, and he's a superstar. But he actually is taking some time off. He has a boy that's going to be leaving here in a little bit, and he is on the Cataract Canyon Rapids right now with his son. It's a crazy set of rapids. I think there must be a death wish in there somewhere because it's crazy. But he's taking some personal time, so he's doing what he should do. But we've also got here, just standing in the wings, Brittany Adamson, who is brand new to the region, and Joe Carden. Now, let me just tell you a little bit about each one of them. Brittany comes from has some background in network marketing. She's got some great experience from just a people relationship sales perspective, and I think you're going to see that just what she offers, what she can help you align in your businesses is going to be extremely helpful. So she just joined the team. I'm looking over here, 2 weeks ago?
3 weeks.
3 weeks ago, and she is going to be absolutely fantastic. So we're excited to have her on the team and excited for you to get to know her, particularly as you're pursuing your goal of elite. And then there's Joe Carden. Joe's been with us a whopping 3 weeks. So they're both, I look over my shoulder here, they're both, relatively new. But, as we've hired people, I always go with what I call the 3 C's, character, competence, and chemistry. Because if any one of those 3 things are missing, we just don't consider them. They can be the most competent person in the world. They can have the most character in the world. But unless we get along well, unless we've got the same mission, we're united in that mission, we're in a position as a company where we can hold out for who we believe are the very best and work well with us. And so particularly as you get a chance to know Joe and Brittany, I think you're going to see that on all 3 fronts, those 3 C's are there, and we're absolutely thrilled that they're on our team. So let me just say this, congratulations for all you're doing. Thank you. I'll get out of the way and toss the time over to them, and so Carl can jump on the line. So thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Jeff.
Get over there, quick.
How's it going, guys?
Hi, guys. How are you? You all look so pretty. Woohoo! All right. So like Jeff mentioned, I am Brittany Adamson, and I am new to the West region, 2 to 5 stars, so super excited to start working, and I know I am working with quite a few of you, so that is absolutely awesome. So we're excited to obviously get to meet each of you and look forward to meeting you at Summit. I know there's 25,000 of you guys, but do come and find us because we'd love to personally, introduce ourselves. One thing is, since being at Beachbody, Doug has really drilled into our brains about elite. So what's super exciting is you guys are the top contenders. So with that being said, we really want to get right into recognition because that's really what we're all about, right? We have some superstar coaches, and we have the biggest region with the most, right, of top elite coaches. So number 2, Amy Silverman. Number 3, Megan Eulson. Number 5, Anita Myron. Number 6, Bonnie Engel. And number 8, Melissa McAllister.
That's awesome. We got 5 of the top 10 people in our region. That is amazing. Good job, guys. That's cool, but it doesn't stop there, does it, Brittany?
It doesn't.
We have 10 of the top 20 coaches in the West region, so let's give a shout out to you guys for hitting it up hard. You guys are awesome.
A couple of them did it.
Let's go ahead and read those people off. Number 11, Micah Folsom. Number 12, Carly Del Carlo. Number 13, Alexa Campbell, who, by the way, is a 3-star, which is phenomenal. Anybody can do this. This is amazing. You don't have to be 15-star, right? Number 16, Lori Stewart, and number 18, Brandy Botts. So again, congratulations. Brittany and I couldn't be happier about where we're at this point. We've both been around the block as far as network marketing is concerned. And we know at this point in time, for the short time that we've had here, that there would be no other place we'd rather be. So we're so thankful for that. Also, I'd like to take some time for you guys to actually sit and reflect about the tens of thousands of people whose lives have been impacted for the better because of your efforts. It's just amazing. And that's what's really drawn us here to Beachbody, is to see these lives transformed and to be part of that. It's an amazing thing. We don't want to take too much of your time up at this point in time because we know who you're here to see. So,
we have a rock star in the building.
So we will turn the time over to the CEO, Carl Daikeler.
Hey, can you guys tell me something?
Yeah.
Didn't we do this? Didn't we do this already?
This is the
These are even
top
more
contenders.
leaders?
Even more.
Oh, this is fewer people? This is everybody right there?
There's 80, how many? 80?
Okay.
86
All right, sorry, there's what?
86 people. Yeah.
Nice. Well done. So they were not, these people were on the same call before?
No, these are people who are on the top contenders list. So they're also people on.
So have we spoken today yet? Oh, look at everybody's nodding no. All right, good. Because I don't have that many stories that I don't want to tell you the same stories. So, hey, hi, how's it going? So yeah, I'm here, and it's been a pretty wild day so far, and intense, but really fascinating. And these things, I was saying, we were having lunch, and they were talking about where ideas come from in the company, and I was saying that they're like, these ideas are kind of like playing with Legos, that you don't know what it's going to be, and then you're like, well, this kind of looks like a head, and this kind of looks like a body, and oh, this is kind of like an arm, and it's a dinosaur. So today's these calls here on June 17th. Is like it's an odd time. We're not kicking off the month. So why do these calls on June 17th? And it's materialized into like, oh my God, this is genius. Not really, but it's really fortuitous, because here's the dynamic that happens, particularly for this group of outstanding people, like leaders, top 10, top 5, top 1, whatever. Like, you guys have probably got Success Club in the bag this month. And you're hearing from your teams, you're hearing from your coaches, your emeralds and your almost diamonds and whatever. It's so hard. It's really hard to do this. Nobody wants to get in shape right now. I'm really getting a lot of pushback. And so that makes perfect sense. And of course it's hard. And that's the point. That's the reason that we have an opportunity. So the reason I wanted to put this call together is acknowledge that this is going to be hard. And in fact, it's hard all year long. But in the beginning of the year, January, February, March, when more people want to get in shape, it's hard different, because you need to take advantage of that opportunity and the new product launches and everything, and try to get as much of it going and get as much of it in your business as you possibly can. Now it's a different kind of hard, because now you're being selective. You're being careful about who do you put on your team. You're trying to find the people that when you hear it's hard, or when they hear it's hard, they don't blush, they don't fade. They're like, I know, success is hard. That's the way it works. And so this call is about saying to you, asking you to acknowledge that, yeah, it's going to be hard, and acknowledge to your team, guys, it's going to be hard, but if you want to achieve something this year, if you want to help people achieve their goals, to lead healthy, fulfilling lives, if you want the thing you're proud of this year to be how many people are going into the holidays or going back to school or just making it through the summer and going, you know what, I feel better about my body than I have in years. If you want to surround yourself with more people and get more thank you cards or thank you emails from people who say, normally family picnic, I hide from the picnic. I want to be invisible. I don't want to be in the pictures. So I'm always the one that offers to take the picture because I don't want to be in it. Well, this year, the people who you help The people who are just on track to achieve something, they're going to thank you because you didn't let up on them, and your team is not going to let up on them, even though it's hard. But that's the job, right? So we have the vital behaviors. Be the proof the product works. We all need to continue to drink this shake. Watch our portions. Doesn't mean we can't cheat from time to time. It's going to happen. I love pizza. I love my pizza. So I'm going to keep eating it. But I keep it in check. I watch my portions, and I keep doing my workout. So all that being equal, I'm personally having the best year of fitness that I can remember in my adult life. And it's because I'm staying consistent. And I want that for more people. That's the success story that I want. And from that, wealth will be created. But that's that first vital behavior. Be the proof the product works. Second one is invite, invite, invite. And that is even if it's hard. And that's the thing I'm trying to sort of shake the network, not let it go to sleep at this time when people start to say, well, I'll worry about Success Club or moving the business forward in July, so I get Success Club again, and then it's Summit, and there's all these new products that they announce, so then it's going to be all reinvigorated. No, right? It's going to get a little bit easier. It's going to be different motivation, but I don't want to waste a day of reaching somebody who might be ready to do the 3-day refresh now or to take advantage of the 21-day fix and 21-day fix extreme specials, or who, you or one of your coaches might be one of the people to get a signed Fixate book from Autumn Calabrese. So you got to be in the top 100 of Success Club points. So there's a lot riding on this. So I don't want to let another day go by. I don't want to let June taper off, which, by the way, for some people, it's going to happen anyway. Those are not my true leaders. My true leaders are the people who say, I'm not saying you can't take a family vacation. That's not my point, because that does happen here too. But if it's not family vacation time, my true leaders will not taper off, because I'm not tapering off. I'm working as hard right now on a daily, if not hourly basis than I have in my entire career. And this company is 17 years old now. But I really realized this weekend what being a leader means. And it's much different than I thought. I thought being a leader meant I got to be able to speak well and come up with good anecdotes that inspire people, and I need to connect with people who are aspiring leaders and help them find their true potential. And that all might be kind of true, but Saturday morning at 6 a.m., after I let the dog out and gave him his little bowl of food, I sat down to do one of the things an objective that I set for myself this year, which was to experience the company more through the way that a customer experiences it or a coach experiences it, so I can find areas where we can improve. So I'm on my phone, I'm going to our website, I'm ordering some resistance bands, trying to see if our search function can even help me find a yoga mat. I'm looking at the yoga mat and it's like got terrible reviews. I'm like, well, why? That's a good yoga mat. Why are people not reviewing it? So I'm finding all these things and I'm getting a little bit hot. I'm getting a little bit mad, and I'm on my phone and why that send? Hey, mister, what are you doing during the day? And I'm finding all these things and I'm shooting off emails. And so I shoot off 20 emails, things that I found between 6 and 7 a.m. Saturday morning. And I'm burning. And I'm like, why as the CEO do I have to be the one that finds these things? I'm working hard here, coming up with speeches, and I got to do crazy things at Summit. And, why do I got to be the one that finds these? And I'm like, oh, that's it. That's what being a leader is. That I got to be willing to do this. I'm the one with the finest picture of the vision of what I want this to be than anybody else could be. Just like you have the best picture of the kind of team that you want to lead that anybody could have. What is your tribe? What type of work ethic do you want to expect from your tribe of coaches? Do you want them to be focused on helping people achieve success? Do you reinforce that? Do you recognize that? Am I getting tagged in your recognition so that I can see how successful you're being at helping people transform their health? Is that happening? Is that what you want? So as a leader, I had this epiphany. Oh my God. And it's kind of like the lore of Walt Disney and Ray Kroc, right? These guys were renowned for, Walt Disney, they'll tell the story of how he'd be walking through the park giving a tour and showing investors and shareholders the fabulous parks that he's built. And he would stop and pick up a candy wrapper and put it in the trash. And I need to be that leader too. I need to stop, and if I'm walking around the office, I pick up the candy wrapper and put it in the trash. And I'll also probably try to find out who's eating candy in my health and fitness company office. But I won't bust them too hard. Maybe it's just a throat lozenge. Maybe. I actually did give him a kind of a hard time about a birthday cake that I saw appear, but that's okay. Birthday cake's okay, just not every day. That's all I'm saying. And a lot of people work here. You can have birthday cake and sing happy birthday to people you don't know every day of the year. It like makes me crazy. But anyway, the point is, be a leader. And that's what I learned. That's what my leadership book is. That's what my leadership, it's a fortune cookie. And that is, do the things that need to be done so that I show people what I expect this company to be. That is leading. And as we are sitting here June 17th and you're wanting to increase in rank, that means that you need to lead your team by increasing your rank, by bringing more coaches in right now so that you're teed up. Like I like to use the anecdote, you know, if you're out in the woods, or let's say if you're out, I don't know, I haven't worked all the kinks out of my anecdote, but if you got a slingshot and you got to fire that slingshot, you don't want to have to pull it at the time that you need it. You want that thing loaded and pulled back as far as it can go so it's deadly and ready the time you need it. Well, right now is when you need to be pulling your slingshot back, because when the new products come, when July comes, when size releases, when the Beachbody Performance line releases, when there's a team cup happening, you want your slingshot pulled back, ready to go, top momentum with leadership that shows people how your team operates. And that is, you don't take a day off from helping people get healthy and fit. You don't take a day off with caring about the outcome that people have from this business. And that is why you're one of my top leaders. That's why I wanted to spend the day on this phone call, because I want to speak to those people. No. I don't want to speak. I'm not speaking to the people who are willing to let it fade and come and go when it's easy and whatever, and the rhythm and the success club, and it's okay. No, that's not who I'm talking to. I'm sorting for the people who are determined to make a difference in this world. That will be reflected in your rank. That'll be reflected in your check. But it starts with making a difference, about talking to people, finding out what their goals are, finding out where is their heart. How good do they want to feel? Where is their self-esteem? How can you lift them up? How can you recognize just the fact that they started a new fitness program? Are you starting a challenge group on Monday? Do you have a challenge group that is in full swing? Are you acknowledging people who finished 3-day refresh? All these questions, Carl. Stop with the questions. What I'm saying is we got to have our head in the game as coaches 100%. June 17th or June 1st or July 1st, this is what we're about. And that's what I wanted to spend today talking to you about, and this is what I'm asking of you. If you're one of those leaders that truly wants to change the game of what health and fitness is about, we got a whole health and fitness industry that's willing to accept January, February, and March as being the season of weight loss, and then the rest of the year is the gradual slippery slope back into creating demand for this new wave of weight loss. I'm not willing to accept that. I don't want you to be willing to accept that. And I want to try to attract more coaches, more people to this team who want to be a force of change, warriors against this trend of obesity, who want to see this thing through every single day. So that's what it's about. That's what I'm asking of you. And we got this diamond thing. I'm getting a little bit dizzy because we've been doing this call now. I think this is my 10th one. So I'm sorry if I've done this already, but that's the t-shirt. And I'm going to put a lot of pressure on the team to get these out to every new diamond, everybody who achieves diamond in their first business center this month in June. I'm going to try to get these out the door so that those coaches have them at Summit. And it also goes out to the coach that sponsored them. So there's going to be 25,000 people in Nashville. I'm not going to know who's a resident and who's a coach, except for a couple of defining things. Some of it's going to be wristbands. Some of it's going to be name tags and things with badges. And the other one, the one that's going to be easy to spot, is going to be the coaches who got the big diamond on their chest. So I'm hoping that you take the next 2 weeks seriously and get yourself one of these T-shirts by getting a new diamond on your team. It is not that hard to achieve diamond when you find somebody who cares enough to help people. It's hard to achieve diamond, I think, at this time of year if it's just money motivation. But if you really want to help people, if you want to reach into people's lives and inspire them, inspire their families, and make them feel good about making a difference in people's lives, they actually can get to diamond. They can do it in the next 2 weeks. So let's go for it. Let me see by a show of nods if you would like to go for it. Nodding, 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 waving, nodding, nodding, nodding. Even the kids nodding. I love her. She is awesome. Good. 2 thumbs up. I got a couple thumbs up. I got some head scratchers. I got a couple water drinkers. Okay, but I'm taking it all. Any motion I'm seeing, and I got a little kitty cat rubber lady. Hi, waving at you. I'm watching you, lady. All right, you guys, look, my time's running out here and I got to get to the next call. You are fantastic, beautiful people. I always actually get a little bit oddly emotional at this part of the call because I'm so darn grateful for all the work you guys do. Like, it's really a big deal, the type of person that you are and the fact that you bring your heart to this. I could be talking to a bunch of empty boxes or a bunch of money chasers, and instead I'm talking to a bunch of people that actually do believe that this shake matters. They do believe that having some discipline about the way you eat matters and that life can be enhanced by that. It's not about disciplining the good stuff out of life. It's about enhancing life through this behavior. And the fact that I'm looking in the faces of you darn superhero, fantastic people that I'm so lucky to have found that I couldn't be more grateful to you guys. So thank you for everything you're doing. Hi, kids. Good to see you. You know, only a couple more years with that pacifier, and that's going to have to go. I used to have a pacifier till I was like 10. I loved my pacifier. And then my parents bribed me. I used to have a thing. I wanted Hot Wheels, right? You know, the little cars, the Hot Wheels. So my dad took me and said, if you give up this pacifier before you're 16, I'm going to give you this package of pacifiers. So this package of Hot Wheel cars. So I was like, okay, Dad, here's my pacifier. So I gave it to him. He gave me these awesome Hot Wheel cars. And it was like a rack of things in fancy colors. And that night, as everybody went to sleep and the house was quiet, I went down to the garbage area and I dug my pacifier out. And I got in big trouble. So that's my pacifier story. All right. Thanks for putting up with me. You guys are really terrific. Sorry for being a weird CEO, but I love you. Appreciate you. And I'll see you at Summit. And what region am I talking to?
West.
West. So I'll see a bunch of you in Portland on Super Saturday. Let's pack the place, get a bunch of people in there, really good energy, and let's make this thing happen. All right. Good. Good talk. Thanks, guys. Here's Brittany.
Thank you, Carl.
All right.
Isn't he just incredible? Love his compassion. And the story about the Hot Wheels is pretty dang funny. So anyway, so call to action. So basically now that we have gone over all of this, I mean, huge call to action. Like Carl said, it's June 17th. I know you all have Success Club in the bag. Keep working, keep changing and helping each other's lives change. That's what it's all about. You know, Carl said, do not let it fade. What does that mean? 3 vital behaviors. So with 3 vital behaviors, and that's my call to action is, are you starting a challenge group on Monday? What program are you doing? Okay. What book are you reading? Sometimes that's the easiest one to let go. Don't let it go. It's one of the most important things to build yourself up. So 3 vital behaviors is the biggest one, because once you do that, your rank, obviously, will change. Along with that, you'll also build your Success Club base. So the 2 top actions that I actually told my top 100, because this is my call with my top elite contenders. So you're number 101 to 200. You are very special, and we have the most out of all the regions, which is phenomenal. But my call to action with my top 100 was exactly that, growing their Success Club base by 5 within 60 days. The second one is rank advance now. Do not wait until the end of the year. Get it in the bag now, because guess how much further you will be the end of the year. And think of how many more lives you are going to change. So once again, my call to action is 3 vital behaviors. That will get you to exactly that, to rank advance and to build your Success Club base. Okay? Super excited to meet a lot of you. I see so many faces. I know. I love it. But super excited to meet a lot of you at Summit. Like I said, come find us. Please, please do. Thanks for being on the call today. Take care, all. I'll talk to a lot of you soon.
We love you guys. Talk to you later.
Bye. Take care.